Hey, what's up, guys? I am tweaking the ad campaign for Tom, and I'm taking a look at his targeting, and I wanted to shoot this video to go over targeting so you guys can see it too. So you can see here we have our detailed targeting, and then we've excluded all of these people, which is fine. You want to exclude the real estate people, that's fine. But here's the problem, is you should be using this for root niches and then narrowing it for sub niches. Now here's what I mean by that. Your root niche would be the big umbrella group that everybody, regardless of their their demographic, is going to be in that group. Right? So these are going to be pages that have 10 million plus likes, follows, etc. So like you can see, real estate here has 295 million. Right? Zillow has 34 million. But you're also looking for people that's retirement age, right? So people that are, so by using this, you're saying they could be retired or like Zillow, not both, right? So being retired would be a sub niche of what you're looking for. You're looking for people that are into Zillow or Trulia, and they also happen to be retired. Right, so what we're going to do is see how it says retirement age. It's only 591,000, which isn't bad. I mean, you always want to go for 500,000 plus. If it's less than 500,000, don't even waste your time. I generally even say you want to try to find pages or categories that have 1,000,000 plus, you know. So what we're going to do is these big umbrella ones like homes.com. Homes.com, it's only 572,000, so just get rid of it altogether. But AARP, that's going to be a sub niche of people that are in houses, because I know AARP is for old people. So just go AARP, and then you can see the interest here, 8 million. And you also don't want to put too many in here, right? Because if you have too many, you don't know what's working, right? So if you're going to choose AARP, then you need to make all your sub niches around retiring or people that are retired, because you don't want to mix it in. You wouldn't want to mix retired people with, like, first time home buyer, right? I didn't see that in here, but I'm just giving you an example. And then your naming convention, this up here, this broad dash copy, you always want to update that to whatever your new audience is. So it's campaign type, ad set name, and then audience name. So it's going to be retired, right? So we're testing your broad versus retired. And so now let's dig back into here. So again, we'll check out these root niches. House, easy. That's going to be a root niche. It's 463 million, and retired people are going to like house. Luxury real estate, again, it's a root niche because you're going to find people in luxury real estate that meet different demographics, like retired, first-time buyers, millennials, and people that like Gucci, etc., etc. New home, it's only 124,000, not even worth it. Property finder, only 1,000,000, it's not really worth it. Realtor, it's 10 million, so that's on the limits of, like, I mean, it's close enough to 10 million. We'll leave it. But Redfin's only 3 million. And here's another thing. So if you're trying to find out if Zillow versus Redfin, for example, is gonna be your hot audience, you don't want to put Redfin and Zillow in the same. In the same ones, you would want to test Redfin versus Zillow to find out of following that page which person are more interested in you. But I know you have a limited budget, so you can test by just dumping them all in there. But But if you really wanted to get technical and dive deep and figure out exactly which of these, you only want to put a handful, maybe max 5 root niches and max 3 to 5 sub niches, and then split test them against each other and make sure they all align. So everything in this root niche, what I'm looking for is housing companies, housing pages, just like general housing for buying new houses that people would be interested in. But retirement doesn't align with that, so we're going to get rid of retirement, and then we'll move that down here to our sub niches. Because like I said, we're looking for people that are retired that are also happen to be interested in the home stuff. Retirement age is 500,000, so like I said, I'm not even going to bother using it because it's not enough to really qualify as a sub niche to cold audience. Retirement community, we're at 5 million, that's fine. Single detached home, that could be a root niche. Villa, that could be a root niche. Zillow, real estate. Alright, so there's your root niches. Now let's take a look at our sub niches. We're at AARP, retirement community. Okay, and see our potential reach is 56,000 people. So now we're going to go with suggestions and try to find heavy hitters that also align. So like baby boomers, that's 11 million. Old age is 63 million. See, now we're at 73,000. So we went from 250K to 73K, but this 73K is going to be more aligned because it's definitely going to be retired people that are interested in this housing stuff. And if you wanted to find more heavy hitter housing, right? Like let me see if I left any low ones up here. See, like Redfin it's only 3 million. You could find more heavy hitters by going to suggestions and just looking down here. Like home is 505 million, where you have house up here, 463 million. It's so pretty close. But that's what you want to do, is you want to get a few of your heavy hitters and then use suggestions. Then it'll suggest people that like this stuff that also like these things, right? Then you got parents, right? If they're retired, they're probably parents, but it's going to be up to you if you want to target parents. We got aging, that's 83 million. Retirement homes, only 3 million. But like I said, it's a sub niche, so you can pull. It's fine for a sub niche. You just want 1 to 10 million in a sub niche. And I'm just trying to get you to 100K audience. See, anti-aging cream, that's something you wouldn't even think of. But if they're paying for anti-aging cream, that means they care about their looks. But they're also old, so they probably got some, investments and things. They might be looking for a luxury property because if they care about how they look in their face, they probably care about how their house looks. And I'm only saying this because luxury housing was one of your root categories. So I'm assuming that you're selling luxury real estate to people that have money and care about how they look. Alright, so let's see here. Retirement planning, it's only 3 million, but let's see. Yeah, we didn't even get a bump in that. Yeah, you just go in here, test your root and sub niches. That must be a poppin' senior living place. They got 464,000 likes. All right. And then if you want, if you want to use this audience for later, you can just click this save this audience, and then we're gonna name it Venice Retirement Community. Alright, because I noticed you're restricting to Venice. Yeah. And so you also probably want to put this here, less West Villages is in reference to Venice. And you're fine what West Village is, but if it isn't, then put Venice in there so you know you're targeting Venice. Alright, so now let's take a look at your lead form. Because Tom said that one of his leads are, or he tried to download leads, but the form was blank. Alright, so you can't modify a lead form after you create it. So you basically would have to go in here, click on the add, and then, so you didn't actually title any of your forms, so you actually don't know what the fuck your forms are for. I just know by the date 6/5/19, it's the form that we created together. So I'm going to click on create form, duplicate an existing form, and then we're going to choose the 6/5/19. I'm going to click next, and then this time I'm going to modify the name. So I'm going to say Venice lead form, or we know it's a lead form, so we'll just say Venice June 2019. Right. So now we're going to go to questions. Let's see, email, contact fields. We got user information. We got phone number. Let's go to settings. And then for a tracking parameter, we're going to say Venice form. We'll just call them Venice lead. That way when you import them or download them or import them out, you'll know that they're Venice leads in case you have. And then we'll leave it open so people can share. Your ad can be shared and anyone can submit your form. And privacy policy set up. Review screen. Thank you screen. And you're pulling info dynamically from Facebook, so it should pull the information. Let's see. Yeah, and it just pulled it from their profile. Alright, so now we're just going to finish this. And then here we're going to go Venice, June 2019. And then we're going to publish. And then to download the old ones, we'll just click right here after send publishing. And then we'll just say lifetime instead of selecting dates. Yeah. And then it's by ad set. So download the CSV. And then when I look at my other screen, I get the ad name, campaign name, form ID. I get the person's full name, their phone number, and their email address. Let me check the other one. And this one has all the phone numbers, emails, full name as well. So it's not missing any information. All 9 leads are on both forms. So I'm not sure what missing information you were talking about. Maybe try using incognito mode or something. Maybe it's some weird cache thing that's going on. Anyways, I hope this helped you guys. I hope you know a little bit more about targeting and how to modify your lead forms or make new lead forms if you need to make changes after you create your lead form ads. This is Big Marv. Thank you guys for tuning in. One love.